Hello and welcome to our Stainless Steel 6.4 campaign. Today we will be playing as the Kingdom of Sicily. I'll put up submods and modifications I've made to the game so you can take a look at them. We will be playing a long campaign to expand to 50 regions, hold these provinces, and eliminate the Byzantine Empire, Almorid Emirate and the Kingdom of Aragon. Our campaign difficulty is set to very hard, and our battle difficulty is set to hard. We will be using a battle time limit, just to add a little more difficulty. Now, if you want to read the description about Sicily, then I should suggest you go ahead and pause the video, since I will not be reading it for you. With that said, let's go right into the campaign. So here we are. We control 3 regions: Palermo, Syracuse and Naples. So why did I choose a Sicilian playthrough? Well, it's because some of the strongest factions are close to our borders. We have the Byzantine Empire, we have the Almorid Emirate here, and we have the Fatimid Caliphate here. We also have the Old Roman Empire in the north, but we do have a small buffer zone of our Italian brothers before they can reach us. So right now we're in the middle of great empires who can easily defeat us. So we're gonna need to expand a few regions. Let's see what we can do. We're definitely gonna want to build these units. I've already planned the first turn a little bit, so I know what to build. Here we're gonna build a small chapel. Here we're gonna do some land clearance, and here we're gonna do a church. First things first
Your orders? Leaving the rest of the fleet, my lord.
is to send our priest to our
Leaving the crew.
region, Almadia.
God's servant. I can go no further today.
We will put our king here,
Yes. Breaking
and we
away
will
from
take
the
our
fleet.
mounted sergeants.
Your Majesty. Move out.
And these two
Your Majesty.
levy archers can also go. No,
Your
levy
Majesty.
archers stay.
Onward.
With this we move here.
For leading the men ashore.
Foot soldiers
Yes.
stay there.
Orders.
Our horses move here.
We march no further
We're
today.
gonna take Anacona, which
Yes, Lord.
eventually
This is where
we will
shall
turn
meet
into a city. I'm thinking of having Palermo, Corinth as citadels for now. Tunis is gonna be turned into a fortress, perhaps a citadel later. And one thing, we are gonna be helping our Crusader states, our Christian brothers in the Middle East. So we will probably take Aleppo. Just to have a little more fun in the campaign.
Your
We're
orders?
also gonna take a boat
Yes, my lord.
here.
Leaving the rest of the fleet. An honor to serve.
Yes,
Yes.
we're gonna move our forces
Naam.
here.
Noble lord. Command me. Your Majesty.
First turn might be a little confusing. But as I said,
Plotting
I've
course
already
now, my lord.
planned a little how I
Dropping
should
anchor until morning.
be moving my troops.
Yes. Your orders? Yes. Your orders? Full sails.
Hello, Your Highness.
Plotting course
I can-
now, my lord.
I can talk a
Dropping
little
anchor until morning.
about
Shall continue tomorrow, my
where
lord.
I should put my guilds. I'm planning on having a swordsmith's guild in Palermo to add experience to all recruited troops. I'm planning on perhaps having a... Where is it? Explorer's Guild in Syracuse. Naples, I'm gonna have a Merchant's Guild. And in this city here, I'm gonna do a Theologian's Guild.
Yes, my lord.
Since this is gonna be our area where we are gonna recruit priests. But it's gonna take a while before we can get a Theologian's Guild there. Since we're gonna need at least a minor city. So for the time being, Naples is gonna be our place where we recruit our priests.
Orders?
We're also gonna move
Land
him.
me. We can march no further today. As you will, my
Better.
lord. We march to battle. Your will. Yes.
Yes, lord.
We're gonna take our spy to see
Without a
Ari.
trace.
In this place, we're gonna do a horse breeder guild. And then we're gonna use boats to attack the Byzantine Empire here. But before that, we're gonna need take some rebel settlements,
Yes, my
or
lord.
else the enemy are gonna easily overcome us. Let's do our taxes. High taxes is good here. Here we're gonna have normal taxes. And here we're gonna have, well, we can choose our taxes in our castle.
Your orders?
And I think this
Yes,
is the
my lord.
first turn. No, we're probably gonna want to move our fleet
Yes,
here.
my lord. Yes. Your
This
orders?
fleet is gonna go here so we can see
Plotting
the
course
city.
now, my lord.
Almadia, yes. Here we're gonna have a boyar to give archers our experience. But most of our troops is gonna be recruited in Palermo. So we're gonna need to build a smith, a siege weapon. But I think this is almost it for the first turn. Our family tree. Our king is 61. He usually dies pretty early. We also have a princess, Judith, Prince Simon, Rogero, 7 and 5 years. Romaldo, 49. Pretty good commander. But we're definitely gonna need family members. We should recruit urbans. Our army is mostly gonna be urban spear militia, mounted sergeants, and some Muslim archers. And perhaps, in some cases, miles. That's our army composition in the beginning. Later we might be able to add some spearmen sergeants and some spearmen. But that is why I'm not building a barrack this early. I'm planning to build my ranged units first, since I can already make my urban spear militia from Syracuse and Naples. And with that said,
Where to, sir? Orders?
just going
Yes.
through a small check to see if we have done everything.
Yes, my lord. Your orders? Yes.
Yep. So let's go to the next.
Your orders? Yes, my lord.
Let's move our ship.
Yes, my lord. This is as far as we
Here.
go today, my lord.
Let's go to the next turn.
We come bearing word for you.
So it looks like the Papal States have offered trade rights, which is considered generous. Well, I'm definitely gonna want an alliance with these people. And if I can get some florins or gold, that would be preferable. He's very poor, which is why my demands are so low.
It seems we have reached an agreement. Good.
Yes.
Until next time.
Now we're on to the next turn.
Lord,
Let's begin by moving some of
your
our
will.
previous troops to besiege the cities.
Yes, my lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy. Laying siege.
Something like this.
Maintaining the siege.
Orders. My lord.
Now, if he rally out to attack me, that would be preferable, but he's probably not gonna do that until the last turn. Our relations with the Papal States are good because of our alliance. We're probably gonna call a crusade on Cairo. Around the 12th or 13th turn, since that is when the AI is usually more ready.
Yes, my lord.
My lord.
Here,
Traveling
already
with
4%. And now I'm gonna show you how much the other factions' strength are compared to ours. The Almoid Emirate, Fatimid Caliphate, the Byzantine Empire, and the Holy Roman Empire maybe. But Genoa, they're all far above us when we consider their military, production, territorial. We are the same as Genoa. Financial, population, overall. If we remove Genoa, which I think is going to be aggressive to us, they are far above us in overall ranking. And when we looked at territorial, we have 3. The closest one is the Fatimids, which have around 7, maybe 9. Almoid Emirate, 10 maybe for Holy Roman Empire, 15 for the Byzantine. So right now our 3 region strength is not gonna hold much
March.
against their
Hiding our forces.
Yes.
against their strength, their willingness to attack us. Now that we have our diplomat,
Your orders?
let's put our... Do we want trade rights with Genoa? No, probably not. Since they are
Unloading my belongings.
most likely gonna try to take our islands from us. Genoa actually starts with this island,
Yes?
so they're already on our closed border.
Very well. I shall stop here for the night. No further today, my
Yes.
We're also gonna take our diplomat. I know there's a Crusader state somewhere here.
Naturally, my lord.
He has probably already moved to the Germans
Journey ends.
or Venice.
Command me, your majesty.
Sire.
Let's take our 2 miles
Command me. Yes. Move
in the
out.
boat.
Plotting all ashore. Your majesty.
And
March.
next turn, we
Yes,
can
lord,
attack
yes.
Bari. We can already begin to prepare our next army here. And this is in a bad situation. 598 with our miles out in the field per turn. This is bad. Our economy is really bad. Now, we could go towards very high tax rate, but I would prefer if we actually had our population growth high. I'm just building a small chapel, since the others took 3 turns to build. This one is gonna finish earlier, which means we can spend some early money on our border. Most likely. Or perhaps land clearance. Income 100. Why am I building this so early? Because a chapel together with a brothel would increase our population growth. So it's just an early stage for our population growth to increase. We built some units. Our diplomat is moving. Our king is better in command, some movements. Rogero is Duke of Syracuse. Oh, that's our king. And he also got the privy seal. 1 loyalty. Should be on another character.
Lord. Command me.
But we're not gonna be moving him around that much. He can sit in Syracuse for now.
Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes, my lord.
Move
Full
boat here.
sails.
Let's build a merchant. I'm not gonna be building merchants too actively unless I find regions that can generate a lot of money. And besides, we only earn around 598, so this merchant is gonna cost us 1 turn of gold. He doesn't have any upkeep though.
Your
And
majesty.
our miles have 450. That is
Yes.
expensive. I'm leaving the troops out in the field because our general has high authority. How's it going for our prince? 8. I think it's 14 when they come of age. I think this is the next turn.
God's servant. Yes, Lord.
Can't really do much.
Your orders? Yes, my lord.
Oh yeah, we can besiege Almadia.
Yes, my lord.
Bless you, Lord. Back on dry land. An honor to serve. God will be with us, men.
That's
Your
good.
orders?
Here.
Full sail. Yes, my lord. Plotting
Damn
course
it.
now, my lord.
We should have moved our mounted sergeants together with our miles.
Yes.
This might be a difficult battle. But it looks like our turn is complete.
Yes.
Probably move our...
Yes, my lord.
Wait, our...
Your Majesty?
Oh, Genoese diplomat.
I shall stop here for the
Our
night.
allies are most likely gonna be Venice, the Crusader States, the Papal States, and perhaps France. Yeah, let's go to the next turn. So we got our Council of Nobles wants us to take Ari. We will receive 2,000 gold or florins for it.
Your
And
Majesty.
that we're gonna do.
Move out! As my lord wills, we march to battle. Yes, my lord. Lay
Like
in
that.
siege. Command me. March! Yes, lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy.
Like that.
Maintaining the siege, lord.
Our merchant ready. We're gonna wait one turn before we build our priest so that our church is improved and perhaps we can gain one more cross
Yes, my lord.
for piety. Our merchant.
Yes, my lord.
Plotting course now, my lord.
We're gonna be moving
Dropping
in
anchor
here
until morning.
to
We
get
shall
the
continue
slaves.
tomorrow, my lord.
Oh no, it's only one building. And we also built a church since the chapel in castles provide us with population growth. But we're not gonna be building that yet. We're gonna be building our boiler. Good. Urban. We can't recruit anything else useful. Maybe a spy. But that's 100 upkeep. And as we saw earlier,
Yes?
we earned around 500 in points.
On my way.
We're gonna speak to Venice first.
Naturally, my lord.
No, the Crusader States. Here he is.
I shall.
What is it you would talk to
We're
us
gonna do
about?
trade rights. Alliance. Perhaps 500.
If this will please you, then I suppose we can. We are done
Good.
now.
Relations is
orders?
improved.
Yes, my lord.
I'm wondering.
Noble lord,
Let's see, our Muslim archers and levy archers can shoot down the camel riders. The desert archers can be overrun by our mounteds. Their spear militia and Sudanese can stand and fight together with the urban spear. If he's not gonna siege us, we might as well
Yes,
Your orders?
move our stack of
onward.
mounted here.
Yes, my lord.
Good.
Plotting course now, my lord.
Instead of
my
just sitting in Palermo
This is-
waiting
yes, my
to be useful. Okay, we look pretty
Yes.
good here.
Your Majesty,
We can speak to the
I shall approach
Germans
this delegate.
first.
Representing our people. How am I to serve us?
Is there something to discuss, mein guter Mann?
Maybe you can pay me 300?
I doubt the Kaiser
No.
would... Another proposition for the Reich?
Radar's map information. he's not gonna be my immediate enemy anyway.
Nein,
No.
this discussion, this was time poorly spent.
On my way.
That was bad of
No
us.
further today, my lord. I do
Your orders?
Let's go and discover Pisa.
Full sails.
Let's also discover
Plotting course now, my lord.
Casio.
Yes, my lord.
So we can do this. To see who owns the settlement. It updates more quickly. We're gonna see it in action later.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
Why am I building peasants? Well, they're actually more useful than you think. They can be used as cannon fodder, and there are 200 of them, and they're excellent at defending if you put them in the town square, since their biggest problem is that they rout very quickly, and if you put them in the town square, they can't rout. That means you have 200 defenders, or 85, with 1-1, just sitting there. 3-2. These are also quite good. Passive ruler, yeah. 14. Military, financial 25. Production 14. Population 11. Overall 14. And we have the Byzantine Empire as the master. Profits 48. Because we spent most of our money buying a boyar.
Hello, Your Highness.
I am a soldier.
Yeah,
Speak
let's
to
go
our
to the next turn. Unless we want to
Yes.
move our boats. We have no boat in Naples, so let's move
Full sail.
that.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, Lord.
Should have one more boat, yes.
Your orders?
Yeah, yeah. Let's also build another boat. 150.
Merging armies.
So we have a suitable prince. He's age 60. So I'm definitely not gonna be taking him. We are going to be allying Venice, since they're one of the factions that are most likely to attack the Byzantine. We're definitely gonna want to stretch the Byzantines' tension on our long border.
Yes, you have a proposition
Alliance,
for our people?
generous, tradeoids. We're gonna want 500.
I see no problem here. It is agreed.
Good.
Farewell, noble one.
We are almost finished with our alliances.
Yes.
Your Majesty.
Let's try to speak with
I
the
shall
Holy Roman
approach
Empire
this
one
man.
more time.
What is it you would propose? No.
Tradeoids, map information.
Agreed. I accept your proposal. Danke for your time. It was...
This ship was not built.
Plotting course now, my lord.
Let's go to
Dropping
the
anchor until
bronze.
morning. This is as far as we go today, my lord.
Our church is complete. That means we can build our priest and urban, since we have maintaining upkeep for 2 companies. So these units are gonna be free. And but before we do that, we're gonna be looking how much. 1,028 is what we earn. So now we're gonna be building land clearance. Another 60, around 60, 65, something. More income, and we also gain population growth. Some people build Market Square really early, But as you see, from 218 to 232, it's not as good as our land clearances. We're gonna be building that. And we're also gonna be building our urban and priest. Syracuse. Here it's the same thing. From 30 to 34 and from 42 to 43. Not good at all. We're gonna be building a church. And probably next time brothel. Because if you can see, you earn population growth. And you can build spies. But first we're gonna be building a small church. Next level for this settlement is 3,500. And then we can build the same buildings that Naples has. But Naples needs 9,500. And we're definitely gonna be needing that.
Where to, sire?
I feel like our spy isn't doing much here. So we should probably move him
Boarding your ship, my lord.
towards
Full sails.
the border of the
Dropping
Almoid
anchor
Emirate.
until morning. This is as far. Yes, my
Also gonna move our next boat here.
Yes, my lord.
This
Your
boat can go here.
Plotting course now, my lord.
No unit here. We can only build here. 13. We are improving our population overall and military. Our finances are going down.
Yes.
We're still besieging it.
An order.
We have our alliance here. And now this guy is gonna be moving
On my way. I shall rest
here.
my lord. Today. Your orders?
Let's go here.
Full
Glad to be ashore.
We're gonna earn 62
Ready to
from
trade.
slaves.
Continuing on tomorrow, my lord.
What a bad merchant.
Yes, my lord. Plotting
The
course now,
ship
my lord.
goes here.
We shall continue tomorrow, my lord.
Next, and
Your
this diplomat
Yes, my lord.
is gonna be moving towards the Seljuks with trade rights, maybe an alliance with them, so that even the Byzantines border here gonna be under threat. We're gonna be supplying them with florins so they can attack the Byzantines more actively if they choose to. It's all about making the Byzantines into a multiple war, since they're the strongest factions with the largest military.
Yes,
And
my
with that,
Yes.
we are ready to move towards the next turn.
Shall you someone to see? Yes, my lord.
We have another prince, 56. He is way too old for a princess. Doge of Genoa is dead. Perfect relations with the Papal States. It's the alliance, together with building priests and churches, that is making our...
My lord. God's servant.
This guy is gonna be moving towards the Holy
Yes, my
Lands
lord. Dropping anchor until morning.
and put him in Antioch.
This is as far as we go today, my lord. Yes. Plotting course now, my lord. Yes, my lord.
We don't want to get blocked by other ships,
Full sails.
so we move in small
Full
portions.
sails.
One turn before Almoidia. I think that might be the last. Our last thing for today. More peasants. I'm a little hesitant to make them. Let's see. 470. Are we building anything?
Orders?
No. So earlier we had 1000. That might have been because of our small trade agreements and 500 florins we got from that. It might have been added into the income table. So we only have 470. And besides, they're free anyway. 200 here. Well, we're going to be getting a new
My lord.
settlement here. And we're besieging it so that
God's servant.
our Catholic level can increase. We will have more public order when we take it.
Yes, my lord. God's servant.
That is another reason why we're besieging it. We're gonna go here with our spy.
Yes, Lord. Back to dry land.
And he's gonna be moving here.
I will hide until morning.
Eleb El Anab. El Anab.
Yes.
There we have a...
Is it not obvious
Ooh.
I am your foe, infidel?
These boats are
Catch him.
better than ours.
My master despises
Than
you.
1 and 10. Our boats have
Yes, my lord.
8. We're definitely gonna be wanting a bigger
Joining
navy.
our fleets, my lord.
Perhaps a navy size of 4 before we can take that out. If we are going to take it out. We're gonna be recruiting another urban spear militia here. Since this one can also maintain upkeep for 2 companies. Here we can't build anything. We might be building another boat. We are gonna be taking Almadia. That might give us around 800, 900 more income. We're definitely gonna be building a galley. And our mounted sergeants are okay.
Sire.
Let's continue our... Oh, we took that
Yes.
boat to
Yes,
a
my lord.
priest.
Your orders? Yes, my lord.
This guy can start moving towards Spain, Aragon,
Good, my lord.
and Portugal.
Here I shall stop there.
We want to increase
I
the
shall
burden
rest here, my lord.
on the Almoid Emirate, since they're gonna be our enemies.
An honor to serve,
That is everything we can do for this turn.
Lord.
Yes, Lord.
And it looks like the rebels are going to rally out against us. Exactly as we wanted. 798. Roberto Conversano versus Captain Salama. And the captain is gonna be in the spear militia. One of the spear militias. Let's do a save game. Yes, let's do that. Kingdom 01. No, 001. Or 001. 7-6. Let's go into the battle.
We shall claim victory in God's name, men! To battle! Units!
Now we're gonna need to be quick.
Unit!
I don't want to pause this. Good. Put them here. Move our spears here. Put horsemen here. And here. Put our general here. don't want to pause the game. And here we can see our battle time limit. But I think it's around 1 hour. We're gonna be shooting the Turks, the camel riders. Let's move a little bit closer. Put him in guard mode. Good. Like that. So it looks like he's coming with spears here. He's already shaken. These two are gonna be charging on the back of the archers. Spears are routed, that's good.
It is on. We are blessed. The enemy general is dead.
The
We
enemy
have
general
sent
is
the
dead,
idiot to
exactly
hell.
like I wanted. Routed. Most of his units are routing. The battle is going exactly like I wanted it to. Stop our archer fire or shoot our desert archers. Now our general can go here. Come on. We need to rout these archers here.
Praise the
And
Almighty.
there.
Our enemy has lost his stomach to fight. We must push our advantage.
We lost 23%. We're gonna continue. And we might be able to get a few more. A little more experience from here. We're gonna stop our fire. And like that, we are finished with our battle.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Compared to if we were going to be besieging the city, losing 157 men against 774 lost, it would have been more difficult and more losses would have occurred. Our losses came from mostly the urbans. No, that's casualties inflicted. Casualties here. Casualties sustained. It mostly came from urban spear militia and a few sergeants. But only 32. We gained some experience from them, for them. But that's fine. And let's see what we're gonna do with this
Blessed Lord,
city.
we thank you for delivering us.
Let's see, it's red, so we are either gonna have to sack it or exterminate it. We are probably going to sack it. Hopefully it will turn blue or yellow or green. Perfect. We also got a suitable prince. 22, 1 command. Administrative minded. I would have preferred a military minded general. But he is okay. And we need more generals anyway. We're gonna be looking at all of these before we end our turn. Marriage. He is in Syracuse. We're gonna be putting him in Palermo.
March. Your orders, noble
Can he
one.
go back?
Yes?
No. I would have wanted to put the previous seal on him. And perhaps something else. We were unable to do that. Let's do our priest. We're not gonna be building a merchant. Let's see how much income we are now. 1,331. Alliance between Castile and Portugal. We recruited some units.
Yes, my lord.
We can finish this turn. It's gonna be a little longer episode today.
Full sails. Dropping anchor
This is our
until
priest.
morning. We shall continue tomorrow, my lord.
Palermo. We can do levy archers. Really bad. But it's worth it. We're definitely gonna want our practice range. That costs a lot. Syracuse. Yeah, this city is not 1,000 for a brothel. That would leave us with 400. It looks like our idea lost controls. We're gonna be putting it on low taxes. We're also gonna be building land clearance. We can see our money is 600 right now. We increased our military, financial, production, population, and overall. Let's move this guy.
Investigating.
We're gonna be wanting to see if the Almoid Emirate comes this way.
I will hide until
Your orders?
Move our ship here.
Merging
And it
with
looks like the
fleet.
Byzantines
I
have
am neither
landed
friend nor foe, your majesty.
near Bari. And we can build a logging camp, but I'm not going to. We're gonna be building a priest.
Orders?
My lord,
Let's move our diplomat.
on my way.
There's Genoa.
I shall stop then.
We're gonna be speaking with
Today's
Still-
journey ends.
and Portugal. We're not gonna be speaking to Aragon, since they can and have attacked me before when we had Cagliari.
Yes, my lord.
Now we have an empty boat because we have a princess.
Plotting course now, my lord.
Looked like we were blockaded by
I'm
the
not
Genoese.
contesting these waters with you. It might. Is it not? You want us
There's a
gone?
scary
Then do
rebel
something
fleet here.
about it.
We're gonna want our population growth here. Next time we're probably gonna do the upgraded land clearance in this town. But it looks like this is... We want a merchant? No. We're gonna need our money. Urban re-recruitment? Is that what it's called? Retraining. And this is fine. Need to make sure we have moved. Oh,
Yes, my lord. Yes, there's money.
might
in
have
this, my
forgotten
lord.
him for a turn.
yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Our boats are secure.
Orders?
Lord.
Next episode, we're probably gonna be taking Ancona, Bari, and perhaps Tunis, Cagliari, Tripoli, and Benghazi maybe. Well, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I hope we see you next time.